Hi guys, hello Scorpios. It's me with a broken voice. I did catch a little flu, unfortunately, but I still want to try and finish those videos so that I can start doing the love readings, hopefully this weekend or maybe next weekend or in the middle of the next week. I don't know yet. My schedule is super full with work and traveling between several cities for work and for starting a new chapter. So pretty busy. I had to cancel everything for this weekend, in fact, due to several reasons. Anyhow, bear with me and my voice. I did drink some tea before I started, but honestly, my stomach cannot handle any more fluids. So I'm just gonna leave it like this. So Scorpio, I hope you guys are doing well. As usual, I'm doing a general reading here. Um, you guys do know that it's a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone. There might be parts of it that resonate with you due to the fact that usually I pick up on a rather large group, so the storylines within the reading itself can vary, but I cannot dive into every storyline that is possible. That's only possible in doing personal readings, but when there are so many energies and so many people involved, then it's just not possible. Um, I might talk about two or three different ones during the reading. So just see whatever resonates with you. If there's nothing in here for you or just parts, don't forget to check out your other signs, your moon sign, your rising sign, and then depending on which area of your life you're interested in, also your Venus, your Jupiter, your Mars, etc., etc. If you don't know your birth charts, just look it up online. There's many options to look it up. I also recommend the Sanctuary app. It gives you your complete birth chart and will explain to you the meaning of the different placements of planets and other heavenly bodies in your charts. Really, really cool app, and gives you a daily horoscope. Also, guys, remember please to hit the like button if you're still watching. If you just started watching, you can just do that while watching right now. It will help my channel to grow, because my videos will show up more in the feeds and recommendations of other users. No one will see that you have liked this video if that's an issue for you. You do have the option in your YouTube channel itself, because everyone who's on YouTube automatically has a channel if you're logged in with your account, and you can adjust your privacy settings in a way that nobody will see whatever you like or watch or put onto your playlist. So that's something that you should not be worried about. So please help my channel, help me provide some energy exchange and like the video. Also, the usual monthly game. The 3 zodiac signs with the most likes and views will get a bonus in-depth love reading. For the other signs, I will do the usual summary, probably like I did last month, in sections of elements, so earth, wind, fire, water, blah, blah, blah. So far at this point, Aries is in the lead big time. So if you want to push Aries off their throne and receive the in-depth love reading for your own zodiac sign, that's one more reason to just hit the like button, recommend this video and this channel to everyone you know who might benefit from it and from messages. So with that being said, a sentence I recently picked up in the tutorial videos of a really cool dude from Canada who gives tutorials for acrylic paintings. Really, really nice one. With that being said, anywho, let's see, Scorpio, what is going on for you in January. Don't be upset, please, if I post the videos late. You know as well as me that time is fluid anyway. So when I post the videos, you know, I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but it really does matter. You know, you see it when you see it, even if you scroll back through my channel and feel drawn to all the videos, watch them now. If you feel drawn to them, then there's a reason for that. And sorry. It's all relative anyway, depending from where you're at, right? Okay, Scorpio. This is a little bit messy. I've seen the moon now twice. Also, the Three of Swords, I think it was a topic last time. Also, here's the moon again with the Hangman. Let's see. I didn't shuffle them before starting the video, so it will take some more time because I want this to be well done, right? I think you do too. I honestly, I'm not sure what I have for you guys in the last few readings. I want to mention that, you know, this is a general reading, yes. So I'm not diving or I'm not looking at love or anything else in particular. But of course, if it comes through, it comes through. And the soulmate energy and the twin flame energies of union are really, really, really high right now. I just saw 7-11. So in almost every reading, we have something like that coming through. I'm also looking at my clock here, guys, and it says 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 4 of Wands was peeking through here a minute ago also. So, you know, maybe that's a good sign. So there's someone here watching it who hasn't hit the like button yet. Why not? Why not? It's right down there. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. And there's the energy exchange, you know, for the reading that I'm doing. Okay, Scorpio, I think we're done here. The cards are jumpy. See, you hit the like button and I can start into the reading. Awesome. You'll work. One more shuffle. Yep. Energy is still a little bit messy, guys. Something, I'm not even getting that it's messing with your head because, see, you're probably more in a 4 of Swords energy. So putting your thoughts aside and more meditating and contemplating about what's going on because you're exhausted. 9 of Wands, very much not even defensive energy, but, you know, guards are up. You've been struggling for quite a bit now, quite a while now, been through some trials and struggles. And here's the Page of Pentacles showing up. And what I always see in this card, very, very, you know, right off the bat is that this dude, he looks poor. Look at him. He has poor clothing. He looks as if he hasn't eaten in a while. So he's probably like been living from, see, I put it here intuitively. So it wants to be here, guys. And that's probably because of this. Like, he's been living from almost nothing. Or only what was, you know, the most necessary, what the least he could afford. I don't know how to say it and how to put it in words, but I'm getting really nervous. So, woof. I probably hit a nerve there. So yeah, this dude had to live from almost nothing. And he's like, he has that feeling of, you know, I want to get back on track. How do I do that? He probably has been thinking about it a lot, but now is more in that, at that point of transition, whereas he's starting to get out of his head, out of overthinking and obsessive thinking, more into a state of, okay, I gotta sort this out, and I have to focus on what to manifest really. Or, and that's something that I like about this card a lot, or he's actually contemplating of how he can get help, or where he can get help from. And that's often, guys, it's the realization of truly getting what we're giving. Like we can always give. We can always give, no matter what we have or don't have. We can always give. There's always something to give. And 1111. And whenever we give, we get something back, right? And that's what was behind the Page of Pentacles. So as I said, he's thinking or dreaming about, you know, making the first steps into coming into a better place. Again, might be some family issues for some of you guys. Let's see what else shows up. So if you're not in your best position, in the best position right now, it should improve. Yeah, see, here's the Hangman. And the Hangman, first and foremost, is, well, it's often interpreted as a stalemate, but it truly is just the act of surrendering to an energy that we refuse to surrender to. Like our angels grabbing us by our ankles, turning us upside down, saying, hey, dude, you got to look at this from another perspective. You have to chill. You have to relax, because you're running. You're trying to force things way too much. You have to just lay back a little bit. I like that those two cards are starting and ending the first row. And at the bottom of the deck, there's the Eight of Cups. And we all know what that means, right? It's like walking away from the past, walking away from things that we might have built, and we might have things, might have thought were right for us. But finally realizing that this part of our journey is done now, and that's fine. It did serve us for that moment. But now with the lessons learned, we can just grab our things and move on. And that's not a loss. It's just having completed one moment, one lesson, one, one part, and then move on to the next one. It's not a bad thing. So let's see what the next row has to say. Ooh, a lot, apparently. So this one flipped. Yeah, see. This one flipped, and this one came out right next to it. Okay, that's a funny combination. The one that flipped in the deck was the Four of Cups. So that's like boredom, being too focused on, on the past, on what's behind us. And it's coming out between the Four of Swords and the Nine of Wands. And that really is telling me, guys, that in order to shift, in order to have that shift of perspective, well, it's kind of a given, right? But what is draining you so much is this sitting in that old energy still, right? And you all know what that cup means. It's the divine saying, like, hey, dude, here, look at that. I got something for you. I got something for you. You might feel too exhausted to take that, because in your head you're like, well, no, I'm so exhausted. I gotta rest a little bit, because otherwise I cannot even move. Guys, you will never, ever, never get an opportunity that you cannot handle from the divine. Okay, that's very, very important. And next to that, we have the Queen of Cups coming out between the Nine of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So whatever this is that you are now sensing that you want, hey, there's somebody new in here. Can you do me a favor and just hit the like button really quickly? 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. Seems to be very hard. I won't charge you for that. So anyhow, whatever this matter is, that you have been working for all the time, probably. Thank you very much. It is something that is very, very dear and important to you from the heart. From the heart. I also want to say that you guys know how it works, right? We all have divine feminine, divine masculine energy within. So when I now say that this is something that is connected to your divine feminine energy, okay, this doesn't mean that it has to involve a woman, or it doesn't mean that you have to be a woman. It just means that this is more from your emotional side, from your heartfelt side. This is something that your gut has probably been telling you all along, but you know how the mind works, right? It likes to interfere and it likes to jump in. But, you know, with the star at the bottom of the deck, this is definitely something that you have been wishing upon for quite a while now. Just so 1711, guys, how awesome is that? 1711 and now 1717. Jesus Christ. And it is something that has to happen and that wants to happen for you, but you have to allow it. You have to allow it no matter how you're feeling right now. I totally feel you, and I totally understand that sometimes we're just, no, I can't. But then again, it's just a mindset. It's a choice you can make, right? You can choose if you can or if you can't. And the important part in that is to trust that whatever the divine is presenting to you here, it wouldn't do that if you weren't ready to receive it. Here, you're ready to receive it. Even if you don't think so. We don't care what you think. We want you to be happy, is what your guides just told me. Ah, I'm just a messenger, guys. All right. And here's the 10 of Cups. So what more can I say about that, guys? Okay. So whatever this is, take it. Take it. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Again, your guides are saying, we don't care what you think. You're ready. We're giving it to you anyway. And here's the Emperor, which is funny because I just talked about divine feminine energy. And now the driving energy here in this is the divine masculine energy. Also with a major arcana. So very, very, very strong. So what I'm getting here is, if you're working with divine masculine, divine feminine energy, is that you're right now more in your divine masculine energy. And you should nourish your divine feminine energy a little bit more. Okay. There's awesome meditations for that on YouTube, like with binaural beats or guided meditations also, that will help you balance your energies back out. Okay. If you're on your twin flame journey, yes, this could be connected to your actual twin flame, although, you know, usually our twin flame is not who or what we think it is, or he is, or she is. So I'm always very careful with that. Okay, next row. See, there are the lovers. Da, da, da. I just said it. Well, you know, the lovers, I say it every time because to me it's really important, and it's important for me to make all of you aware of it. Yes, the lovers are the lovers. Okay, they're the divine couple. Divine couple. Yes, sorry, I just dropped something with my foot. I don't deny that, okay? But what lovers are first and foremost is your inner alignment. It is you taking care of you first, you making decisions for yourself first. For some people, that sounds selfish, but it's not. It's like, I know that the line between being selfish and putting yourself first is very, very thin, but that's not because of what you're doing. That's only because of what others are thinking of people putting themselves first, interpreting that, forming a picture of this person and projecting that picture back on that particular person. Okay, see how that mirroring goes. Right? So probably you see your guides just want to tell you right now, hey, you're not selfish for putting yourself first. You're not selfish for making decisions for your own good. Au contraire, you're not. And see, it's a decision from the heart, and that's probably something you have been struggling with, of making that decision or accepting it more, because especially if you're a person who has always been doing many things for others, you know, out of goodwill, and because you have such a good heart, then most certainly you reach a point in your life, always, sooner or later, where you're sick of being used for that, right? Like, hey, look at him or her. She's always there for others. I can go to him or her and use that for me now. Okay, it's time to do you. And there's judgment at the bottom of the deck. So this is not the first try you're giving this. This is definitely the second try. Okay. There's a huge energy of making a choice, and it's probably making that choice of stripping bare naked and standing in front of whoever that judge is. It's usually the divine you. And the divine usually is yourself, you know, it's you talking about you. And I think this is about really, really changing the way you think about yourself. Might even be in a relationship. I won't deny that. You know, guys, that I always put you first. And look who's here, our friend the devil. See, I love this combination, because do you see who he has here? It's the lovers. And this definitely just confirms everything that I just said. This is about you putting yourself first, probably for the first time ever. It is about you aligning with yourself. It's about you facing yourself and realizing who you really are. And that this facing yourself, I mean, look at that. Yes, he is the devil. But again, how you perceive the devil is a matter of mindset. I do hear and see and read lots of things saying like, you gotta fight the devil. You gotta, you have to face him and show him who has control. Guys, that's not what it's about. There's no light without the dark, and there's no angel without the devil. You have to align both. The devil is your friend, because the devil also does show you things that threaten you. Okay. That's both part of you. Both. And having those two in alignment and making the devil your friend, invite him for a cup of tea. and some cookies. Cookies are awesome. And you will see that he can tell you things about yourself that will have you learn more and grow faster than always looking at the light. Right? I love the devil. He's here regularly. We party. Your devil might be patience. And you know, patience is a virtue. Sometimes, or most of the time, people think patience is about, you know, waiting and not caring about it, but that's not it. Patience is about waiting for your results, waiting for things to grow in a way that allows you to heed them. You know, you have to heed and feed the things. They don't grow on their own, but give them still enough time to grow on their own. There's a balance in between that. Like if you have plants at home, or you've ever planted something, you know what I'm talking about. And also use the time in between to do you. You do yourself. You fill your time, right? And especially when it comes to love, that is a huge lesson to learn. Huge, huge, huge. I didn't understand what patience was until October last year, and then I started understanding what it truly is, and it's something you cannot explain, right? It's something that you just have to experience it, and then you know. It's like you cannot explain the taste of things. You just can't. Anyhow, I started understanding, and I integrated it, and boom. In November 17th, to be precise, someone was presented to me. Right? Unexpected. Sorry, guys. So let's do the last card. So most like the outcome of January, and see. There's judgment again. You're your own judge. I want to point that out again. And as a last card, we have the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups, we know that it's wish fulfillment, but in a different way than the Ten of Cups, and also in a different way than Knight or Ten of Pentacles. So this is about you. It's about your heart. It's about fulfilled within yourself. This complete alignment of dark and light, of mind and heart. All right. And you know, oftentimes we have to pour out our heart in order to fill it again. Something that most people hesitate to do because it hurts. The heart has to crack open before it can be empty, or we have to learn how to pour it out. Oh, I hate when that happens. So let's see if the Lenormands have something else to say for you guys. They're a good clarifier. For the tarot. Yeah, see, there's you making that choice again. This is, see, here's the fox. Here's you, and that's always you, no matter if you're a boy or a girl. And here is the crossroad. So, again, light and dark. See that? Light and dark. And it's coming out over the devil. Light and dark. light and dark. And the fox, as a animal, often depicts or is often interpreted as betrayal or someone being sly. But the fox is also a hyper intelligent being. He knows exactly when to come out of camouflage and when not to. So to me, this is really yourself moving out of a situation where you've been hiding yourself for a long time. And here's the patience again. Let's get 2 or 3 more. Oh, 2. Okay, thanks. Yeah, see, come out and play. Come out and play. And start a new cycle. Okay. I don't know what else to say. Maybe the oracle cards do. So at this point, guys, I'm gonna pull 2 or 3 oracle cards for you. No matter, depending on how many want to come out. Maybe just 1. That's possible too. And after that, I will pull a spirit animal oracle card for you guys. And this spirit animal oracle card is meant to be your essence for the year 2020. I will not dive into the meaning of the actual spirit animal too much, because what I want to do here is give you inspiration of what the essence of the year might be, and for you to research on your own what this animal means and see what resonates the most, because it can be, it can go different ways. Maybe it's connected to a zodiac sign of yours, like not the Native Americans or here Chinese. They have animal zodiacs too, or the actual social or characteristic behavior of that animal as it exists says something about you. Or again, you have the spirit animal meaning, and this is your guide for the year, showing you what your lesson is for the year 2020. And see, here we have sensitivity at the bottom of the deck, 32. Yeah, see, there's expansion. Card number 44, and we have 44 here, right? That's expansion of yourself, of your energetical body. And then we have healing, and that's that void, right before balance is being recreated. We usually have this healing energy, and see how after the expansion the healing comes in. And then we have another 17. We had the 17 earlier with the star, and that's visualizing. Okay, so whatever you're doing, wherever you want to go, learn to visualize. That's also what the Page of Pentacles is saying. And be very mindful of where you visualize from. Okay, because there's a difference between visualizing and fantasizing. Okay, here's some owls peeking through. Maybe your spirit animal for the year is an owl. Okay, let's see which spirit animal wants to guide you through 2020, my dear Scorpios. I think, Scorpio, for you, 2020 might be a year where you really learn to soften up, because Scorpio, alongside Cancer, it's like having a very, very soft core underneath a very, very hard skin, right? And yes, that protects you, but it can also prevent you from experiencing very, very beautiful things. And it can also, it makes growth harder, The harder your shell is, the more exhausting the process of growth is. So I'm strongly getting that somehow this year is about you learning to soften up a little bit. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm definitely going back to bed after this. Okay, I love that one. I love that one. So, your totem spirit animal guide for the year 2020 is the giraffe spirit. And the giraffe spirit says, see the big picture. So, it's about growth. It's about outgrowing yourself. It's about expanding your vision from the small field that you're moving, that you have moving in or living in up until now, into a much, much wider field where you see more of how things are being, how things are connected with each other, how energies are working together, right? It's very much an expansion of your upper chakras. Look at that third eye here. Okay, so go ahead and look up what meaning this animal has, how giraffes are personally, characteristically, what their social behavior is. You might learn a lot about yourself. And whenever this year you feel lost or stuck or anything else, call upon your giraffe spirit in order to get through. Scorpios, thank you so much for joining. Guys, thank you again for your likes and the message that was just deleted. I don't know why. Don't forget to, subscribe if you haven't done so. And if you like this, don't forget to check out the other videos in order to learn more about yourself. Don't forget to check out your other signs. I will see you again soon for the love readings. As I said, so far, Aries is the big leader. And I think Taurus and Pisces, I'm not sure, are very close behind. I can tell you it is... Okay, Aries, the leader. And the next closest ones are Capricorn and Pisces, and they're both the same. So guys, and then Taurus. So if you know a Capricorn, or you have Capricorn or Pisces or Taurus somewhere in your charts, or Aries, go ahead and check out those videos because it's a very close thing. And usually if two videos have the same stats, I usually pick the one with more views. But, if Capricorn and Pisces have the same amount of views, then so far Aries, Pisces, and Capricorn will be the winners in this. Libra still has a chance. So let's see what we can do for you, Scorpios. Thank you very much for joining. I hope to see you again for one of my next videos. Don't forget to jump over to Instagram, get some inspiration there. And love you all. Have a great day, great weekend. See you soon. Bye-bye. It won't end.